we begin the first of a series. Time to trade the big guy. Now, we don't often do this. We don't often speculate about unloading players and contracts. We normally get out way in front of that, and we actively tell teams, do not get involved in these aircraft carrier contracts. But sometimes it's time to act boldly and ruthlessly, and this is the time for the Angels to trade Mike Trout. Let's do a little digging in. Let's start with a cold, hard assessment. If you're the Angels, you have to confront the following. We've had 8 straight losing seasons, fellas. We've lost 89 games each of the last 2 years. We haven't been especially close, even with Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. If we're going to lose Ohtani to free agency, it might be time to have a completely different approach. What we're doing isn't working. It's undeniable. Yet at the same time, it's not all bad news. Here's why you have the option of rebuilding and bouncing back reasonably quickly. You have a young core of a playoff team that is just emerging. It was hard to tell last year with all the injuries and all the veterans flying in and out, but you have a quality shortstop, first baseman, and catcher, and center fielder and corner outfielder, all between the ages of 22 and 26, with years of club control coming. Here they are. All right, let's start off. Zach Neto at short. I want to start with him. Plus fielder, great awareness skills, doesn't hit too much. He's going to be 22 years old. He has time. Nolan Shanuel at first base. 21 last year. That's it. Will be 22 this year. Walks more than he strikes out. Superior contact hitter. Again, he'll only be 22 next year. He had a 400 on base last year. Logan O'Hoppe, catcher. Age 23 season. Next year he'll be 24. He slugged 500 last year. He's already above league average. OPS plus 100 is league average. He had a 111 last year, even when he was hurt. He just broke in last year. So that's your core. First base, shortstop, catcher, right there. Plus, but wait, there's more in the outfield. Joe Adell, age 24 season, slugged 448. He's never really hit. He's been around. He's never quite made it, but he's going to be 25 next year. And every time he's sent back to the minor leagues, to AAA, he tears it up. Here are his numbers. Put them down here for you. Joe Adell in AAA, 980 plate appearances. He's got a slugging percentage of .556. Over 4 seasons, he needs to play. You need to find out. And Mickey Moniak is going to be 26. He just slugged .495 last year. They revitalized him. Club control for 4 more years. All these guys are with the Angels for at least 4 more years. The building blocks of a great rebuild come from your young position players emerging together. When that happens, you have the luxury of building out the rest of your team. The Red Sox in the 70s, Dwight Evans, Jim Rice, Freddie Lynn, all at about the same time. The Yankees in the 90s, Bernie Williams, Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada. The Cubs of the teens, Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, Javi Baez. When multiple position players hit the majors and mature at about the same time, it's the foundation of success. Okay, laid it out for you. That's what's coming. Let's get to the big guy. Mike Trout has 7 years of $37 million a year coming to him. That's 7 years, $260 million, age 32 to age 38. You're asking a lot. He is still potentially the best player in baseball, but that's just potentially at this point. The last 3 years, he's averaged 79 games a year. The 3 years before the pandemic season, he averaged just 129 games a year. So outside the pandemic year, when he did play 53 of 60 games, he has not been reliable. And volume matters a lot. What's worse, and what you don't want the league to really think about, is that he is just this year showing signs of slipping. Now, maybe it was a blip, but every single year, look at these numbers, the on base and the slugging. Every single year, he's hit like an upper echelon Hall of Famer. He's slugged 600 each and every year, going all the way back to 2016. And that year, he slugged 550 and had a 441 on base. This year, though, yikes, 367, 490. Maybe he was hurt, but that's not $37 million a year. You can wait for a rebound, or you can hope that that doesn't bother your trading partner, because you're not just trading the player, you're trading the contract. And I would recommend doing that. There's likely a big money team coming off a disappointing year that will believe in Mike Trout. Maybe you eat some of that Trout contract in order to get a blue chipper in return. But if you're the Angels and you believe in your abilities to build a winning team, and you have a chance to do that, you can do that with your emerging core. So here's what you're looking at with the 2024 payroll that is currently 11th in baseball. That's with money coming off the books, including Shohei Ohtani. One guy's making 38. That's Anthony Rendon. Another making 37. Wow and wow. You see what that does. And then after that, only one guy over 10. In fact, they have very little on the books after Trout and Rendon. Look at the size of the contracts. after you're done with the big two. It will take bold action, but the Angels are close to having a working payroll, a workable payroll with an emerging playoff team.